Hello, friends. I'm so excited to join you today from Caesarea by the sea. And what you see behind me is a theater, which it's the ruins of a theater which would have been built in King Herod's day under Roman occupation. That's why the Roman architecture is so noticeable. And basically, this is probably about 25% left of what was actually there when they originally built it. There was another whole top floor, and this would have been a place, an arena for plays. Orators would come. Peter came here and preached. Caesarea was one of the largest gateways for trade, and anything coming from Asia, Africa, or Europe would have had to have come through here. So if you wanted to evangelize the world, you would have had to have come to Caesarea in that day. They didn't have media like we do now. But you know, as a designer, which is part of my trade in my past, when I come here, I always get excited because I love collecting rocks and picking up stones and just, studying them and thinking about the history that is in this soil. It speaks to me. And, I actually today found pieces of marble. I don't know if you can see that, but this piece of marble, somebody's hands would have had to have carved that, and there are broken pieces of this marble which the veins run through so clearly. It's gorgeous, and I just am amazed to think about the history and how much rich history there is in this soil, in this land of Israel. And as I think on the history, I think about the people, I think about the culture and the lives that would have been living here in that day, and how similar to you and I those people would have been. The human struggle is never going to change. Our culture changes, time and technology changes, but we as a people, we don't change. And God knew that from the very beginning when He made us. And He made us to be in relationship with Him. And I just want to talk to you about things that are eternal, because, the scriptures tell us that the things that we collect here on this earth, moth and rust will destroy it. And so, you know what? Ashes to ashes and dust to dust we return. And this piece of marble that somebody's hands carved all those years ago is now laying here for somebody thousands of years later to come and discover. And I want to encourage you to place your treasure in the things that are eternal. Place your treasures in Christ, in your hope in Christ. Place your treasure in heaven and in kingdom purpose. Know who you are in Christ and what your purpose is here for your time on this earth, so that when you leave this earth, you will leave more than just a piece of stone that you touched, but you will leave a legacy behind you of lives that you touched. I encourage you today, place your treasures in the eternal. I love you. Be blessed. I'm Brenda Crouch, coming to you from Israel.